Inner Ramblings of a Nikki Mom Part 2. Let's do it. Don't judge my outfit. Don't judge my hair. It's like 6:30 in the morning and I am not with it right now. Okay? Right. Moving on. So what I decided to do this morning was put together a short segment called A Morning with Alora. You're going to learn about my morning routine. You're going to see a lot of Alora. You're going to see some of the staff. You're going to learn some of the other things that I have to deal with first thing in the morning on a daily basis. And it's going to be fun, and we're going to learn a lot of things, and we're going to see a lot of things, and we're going to get a lot of Alora, and we're going to get a lot of nonsense and my crazy inner ramblings and my rants, and we're going to see how this morning goes. So it's 7:30 now, so let's start the day. A little side note, if you hear piano music in the background or jingling, it's because my daughter is currently thinking that she is Beethoven. Yes, we hear you. Good morning, Alora. And once again, Alora playing the piano for us first thing this morning. Good morning, Alora May. Good morning, Maybug. All right, moving on. Let's try a new filter, shall we? Look at my baby. Good morning, Alora. Good morning. Good morning. No, you don't want. Oh, okay. No, not right now. Watching Nightmare Before Christmas. Good job, baby. Good job, baby. So a lot of you follow me on my personal Facebook page, and a lot of you follow me on my Instagram, and I have posted pictures of Alora's setup of her room. So I think I'm going to give you guys a quick tour, a whole 360 of her whole entire room, so you guys can see everything, so you guys know the gist of everything, know what everything is before we get started this morning. So real quick, let's run through this, okay? Okay, so here is Alora's doorway. We have everything decorated for Halloween. Here's the sign that Gigi made her. Thank you so very much. She absolutely loves it. So yes, my daughter's absolutely spoiled. My daughter has literally every toy underneath the sun that she could possibly play with, and never plays with anything except for two things. We have all of her books here for the nurses to read to her during playtime. We have her laundry detergent because she runs through laundry like crazy. She has her socks, her G-tube pads, and then of course all of her snacky snacks. Her first drawer is filled with all of her PJs and all of her onesies that they can mix and match. Her second drawer is filled with all of pre-made outfits because I'm just that type of parent to have just everything ready for the nurses. The third drawer is filled with her blankets because she likes super soft ones. And then this last drawer is filled with the bigger blankets that we put down on the bottom because she poops and pees literally through everything. So her closet usually has two boppy pillows. There's just one in there right now. Underneath it is all the blankets that we can use whenever we sleep over here, which is very few and far in between. She has more blankets up there, her Halloween costume that she was on the UPMC page with, and then of course her graduation gown whenever we get the hell out of here. So yeah. So this board gets updated every day with everybody who is on the NICU team for the day in case I have any questions. This right here is filled with all of her sheets and extra pillowcases. And of course we are ready for Halloween. All ready for Halloween, might I add. So of course over here on the NICU A side, we have our own personal bathroom. It's kind of like a suite. So in our bathroom, because I don't usually shower over here anymore that often, we have Alora's Tummy Time floor mat, which of course is like a big ass waterbed to her. We have her rubber duck bathtub, which we rarely ever use because she's usually like prefers a sponge bath, just get in, get out quick. All of her hair care and bathing stuff is here, and believe me, I've spent a lot of money on this junk because my daughter has super sensitive skin, super sensitive hair, super everything. Like, she's just spoiled ridiculously. So yeah. What a pretty baby. That's a pretty baby. You want your nothing ball? Your nothing ball is stuck underneath your face. There's your nothing ball. No nothing ball. Not today. No. All right. Moving on. So over here we have, of course, her little Halloween cards, and they are literally like the cutest thing ever. Of course, we are completely already decorated for Halloween. I made her a little fairy garden for her room. We have her rocking chair. We have just like an extra set of bullshit where I've just thrown things because I'm very super unorganized right now. We have her couch, and then we have her little activity area. Shout out to her godmom for buying her playmat. I super over the top appreciate it. I've been wanting to get her one for the last year, and you finally got her one for her birthday, so you are the best, Sarah. Love you. We miss you. For everybody who is on the Trach Care Mom page who is following me, I will be posting later on this afternoon a whole segment of everything that I've been using to help with her head control and her trunk control, so just stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions or you guys need further information, or I have to do diagrams for you guys and send them out to you guys, just let me know and I will get them to you ASAP. Okay, moving on. So as most of you know, Allura is a G-tube and trach dependent baby. So right over here we have her albuterol, which I'll get into momentarily. I have her feeding pump, we have her feeding bag, we have her feral bag, and then we have, of course, have her G-tube that is connected to her belly to keep her vented, to help deep compress her belly. So this is her hospital vent, and her home vent is actually a lot smaller than this. Her home vent is actually only the size of like this screen. So when we go home, we won't have all of this extra tubing. We won't have all of this short, annoying, obnoxious tubing that I absolutely cannot stand. And obviously I think Allura would agree that she cannot equally stand this. So yeah, no. So of course this is Allura's bed, and then we have the monitor so we can tell over at the nurse's station where her oxygen level's at, her heart rate. There's her suction catheter and her bag in case we have to bag her. We have all of her other care supplies over here. Allura has to wear splints at night because she has drop foot because of her prematurity and because she doesn't really use her legs very often. Then we have her splints for her arms to kind of help her put weight on her arms, and I'll show you guys how to do all that. This is her trach care stuff. We do her trach care daily. We change her trach ties daily. We change her trach once a week. Her dad and I are officially signed off, so we do that ourselves. This, of course, is where we keep all of her supplies, her unlimited amount of chapstick, her diapers, her wipes, all of her oral care stuff, like all the little things. And then, of course, we have like her suction catheters and her G-tube supplies. And then we have all of the other things that we need in case we have to do a workup, which is just like blood cultures, urine cultures. And then we have like all of her extra supplies down here, including backup chapstick that'll last her like an entire year. And then, of course, I put all of her little things over here, like her bedtime toys that she can play with at bedtime, her oral care supplies, things that she can put in her mouth to work on oral stim, and then we are back to her door. And this is all of her dirty laundry that I told you that she goes through daily. I just did laundry like 2 days ago. Makes no damn sense. None whatsoever. New filter, and I love this filter because it's dinosaurs. I love it so much. I love it. Oh my god. What we're waiting on right now is what we call rounds. The doctors, the fellows, and the nurse practitioners go from room to room and round on each baby and kind of give you the rundown of the care plan that they have each day for your baby. This is where you can bring up concerns, questions that you may have for the team. They can answer it and maybe even give you an idea of what procedures are coming up for your baby. I know that Allura has a bronch coming up this Friday, so we're probably going to talk about that. They talk about what other departments have talked about during their rounds. I know that she has BPD rounds on Wednesdays. I know that she has a meeting with pulmonary every week on Wednesdays too, so that's when all of my questions would be answered, and any information that they thought would be relevant to her care plan would be brought up. So yeah, that's what we're waiting for. So as I'm sitting here waiting for rounds to start, I think I'm just going to give Allura a bath. I'm not going to show you guys that because it's a process and it takes about an hour. So I will see you guys in an hour and we will continue our morning journey with Allura. Alright, and now we're back. It is now 9:22 and we just finished rounds. It doesn't look like we're going to change much. Allura is pretty much back to her normal baseline. As some of you may know, the last couple of weeks Allura hasn't really been feeling good. We've had organ failure temporarily for 48 hours and then we had to do chest compressions the week after. So we're just pretty much hoping that she's getting back to normal and that she's feeling a little bit better. So I'm going to show you guys the outfit of the day, and then we're going to finish up this small segment, okay? Okay. Maybug, Maybug, Maybug. Alright, so it is now 11:06. Sorry it took me so long. I had to talk to the doctors, rounding, supportive care, nurses, nurse practitioners. It's just been a crazy morning, per usual. Allura is ready and set for the day, so I'm finally going to head back and let her nap, since she sleeps usually between 11 and 2. And we will catch you guys tomorrow for another day with Allura. And just to give you an idea of what Allura does all day, we watch the Goofy movie. We watch all the princess movies. You're gonna have a good nap, huh? Yes, you're gonna have a good nap. Yeah. Love you.